All right. Testing, testing, testing. Do I sound good? I believe I do. But if I don't, please let me know. I see Arpel. I see a lot of people in the chat already. This is going to be a good stream. And Arpel and Bronze Boy, to answer your question before I even start, I know there's a lot of hearsay, and I agree with you. There is. That's what I'm going to explain today. Even though I'm exposing Jack, I'm gonna also say when he was correct today when he said something. Just like the other day when I went live, I said, even though I'm exposing Snafu, I'm going to call out Paul on his bullshit. On the thing he said about health and all that and other stuff. So you know me, I'm always about the truth. Whether you like me or not, it doesn't matter. Just listen to the. I'm gonna give you the hearsay, and then I'm gonna give you the logic, and I'm gonna give you what the like a good solid community would do or think about what was said, and you guys can discern for yourself. Anything I say on my channel, it's gonna be my perspective only, my view. And as you all know, this is an entertainment channel. Even though I discuss a lot of truth and things that can be heated, I like to always put my point or, um, deliver my message to whoever wants to listen through sometimes comedy or, for the most part, through comedy, and we'll go from there. Like a Mormon as always, Stark. No, what do you mean, like a Mormon? Bitch with snakes. You claiming I'm like a Mormon? No, Bronze Boy. I know you guys have heat because Arpo is blocking you in the chat because you guys have your heat. I'm not gonna get into it. I can do it some other time, or maybe later I will. But Arpo is not stupid, dude. Come on. Arpo is one of the best trolls, and he's smart. Even though like he comes to my channel or sometimes says things to me, I know when I say things about Jack, he stays neutral because he knows what he's doing. Or maybe that's the person he is, but I believe so. So you guys, you know me. I'm not again. I give you all free speech, all of you, before I start this thing. And I even protect hate speech for the most part. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to kick you. Arpo, Bronzeville, you guys can go at each other as long as you want. Just don't get so bad or anything like that. And then we'll go from there. As long as you don't spam the chat repeatedly because you're like in your feelers, and as long as you never bring people's family or children, I will not kick you for one day. Because as you all know, I always reset my live as soon as I go live. So nobody's blocked. Everybody's allowed to be here. Everyone. I know it's how's the website dedicated to YouTube going, Tart? Yeah, that is true. At least Arpo is correct there. I know Brian Bronzeboy had a good idea about putting like a website where it shows like all the associations between different people, so you can actually know what's up when you get on the internet, just in case you have someone new. So it's a great idea, but it's been taking forever. So I kind of agree with Arpo. But at the same time, Arpo, we have to give Bronze Boy time because if he knows how to do a website, because I do, it takes time, but he should be able to do it max in 2 weeks. So he's been trying. So I don't know what's going on, but I'll let you guys do your thing in the chat, and I'll go from there. I'm gonna read also sometimes when I'm going through this. I will talk about the OTW stream and all the fucking chaos, bullshit, lies, promoting so many things. We'll get into it, and then we'll go from there. But I will stop a little bit to address the chat, and I'm also going to address Venus since we had Truth Venus, right, on my channel. I'm going to address, you already broke the truth agreement like 3 times already. So Venus, please, if you're watching, I'm sure you probably are, hear what I gotta say if you want to, of course. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Because I don't want not to have truth between you. But it seems like you're trying to break it, so we'll go from there. And Lynette, thank you also for letting me know. Lynette, you're so sweet and such a good woman. I have so much respect for you, just like I have respect for Lena. I have more respect for Lena because I know her more. Let me take it back. It's not I have more respect. It's just because I know Lena more. But from what I've seen from you on this, platform, and that you've been great, and I respect that. And thank you for letting me know that I sound good. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. Arpo, I have to agree with Bronze Boy. Last thing says yes. Arpo, Fed actor daddy is in the title. He has to be here. Haha. Yes, Bronze Boy is correct. There are many agents, in my opinion, feds that are actually on the internet, and they have their own website. They're casting, like Bronzebo said. Bronzebo had some really good points when he said that they're hiring people like stuff from Hollywood to cast and also to push their agenda. And I'll explain all that. So Bronzebo does have good points, believe me, but at times, he's out of line. He's trolling, and it's totally fine. Holy cow, Arpo and Bronze Boy are really going at it. I agree with Bronze Boy though. I agree with Arpo, Bronze Boy. You've been saying about the website for almost a month or so, right, Arpo? I believe he's been talking about it for like a month or maybe 5 weeks. So by now, if you know how to do websites and that, and if you're really, because you sounded like you're really into the project, you should be done by now. So I do agree with Arpo. Hurry the fuck up, dude. All right, let me get to what happened at OTW. Hold on. Arpo, I'm sorry, I have to also comment again. Yes, Bronze Boy does talk a lot. Okay, and I do agree. He hasn't showed anything yet. He just talk. Because like when I called him out, and I'm not trying to come at him right now. I don't have beef like that with our Bronze Boy. But when ours boy went on, I'm sorry, when Bronze Boy went on Jack's panel and said, "Oh, he was telling him, hey Jack, did you know that Nipsey Hussle got shot and killed by that Fed?" Come on, Bronze Boy. If you do your homework, you would know that's not true. So I called him out on it, and he still has his own little video, and he keeps clipping it on different panels on TML and others, saying, "I said I'm a Jew and I'm an agent." That's not what happened. You already know what happened, Bronze Boy. I was at Hanks, and the guys that were coming at me thought I was 100% Muslim, and they were asking me questions and were trying to give me like, it was trying to put me in a dilemma question, like catch 22. And I knew it. They're coming in because they thought I was Muslim, was I am. And then I said, no, I'm not. I'm a Jew on purpose. And then, fucking Bronze Boy took it out of, context, and said, Tarek said he's a Jew and he's an actor. Come on, Bronze Boy. Let's do better. Come on, let's find peace. All right, let me start now. I can't keep doing the chat thing. I'm sure Arpo and them, they're gonna keep going at it. Yeah, again, I agree with Arpo. Just like Snafu, never shows receipts. Like today, he came out and said, "Hey, I'm going to explain what happened today." Even when he came on OTW, let me start. So today, OTW went on, and he's having his stream. He hasn't been on there for a long time. Sorry to cut this, but Bronze Boy, I see you saying Tarek and all that. Brahmi, I promise you, I don't have nothing against you. I have no beef with you. I don't even dislike you. I think sometimes you're funny, but at the same time, I think sometimes you're trolling and stuff like that. It's just my opinion, so don't take it the wrong way. Now, let me continue. Okay, OTW went live today, and he doesn't hasn't went live for like 2 weeks. And the first thing he does after like 10 minutes of his boring fucking music and all the calling out in the chat and all the bullshit he does, right away he went to my video that I done towards Jack and everybody else. Now, a lot of people don't question why did Mr. OTW right away, he hasn't been on for a long time, and right away he goes to me first, right? To me first. Why do you think that? And then just to even, make it even better, as soon as you went live, the first guy that was there was Cage and then Voy. And you already know Cage, Voy, all Snafu people. Oh, I don't know about Voy, but I'm just saying Cage is a Snafu guy. They're all together. So right away, I'm assuming Snafu told Cage or Cage saw, and he said, "Hey, OTW, let's start bashing Tarek from the beginning. It'll give you some entertainment, and it'll boost it, right?" Okay, no problem. I don't blame you there. Come on. You do entertainment, so I don't blame you. Okay, but here's the thing: they start off like that. It's already kind of, to me, been a little bit planned right away off the bat. He starts off with my fucking channel, and he keeps saying all the time, "My channel sucks, just horrible," and Tarek is a fool, and he has Jack saying that, and everybody else, fucking jumping on a bandwagon, right? If that's the case, then why you start with me first? Why? If I'm such a fool and I'm such a fucking liar and I'm nothing and I'm horrible, then why you start with me first and you keep going on for like 30 minutes or so? No big deal. I love it. I want the people to see what you have to offer, and I want people to hear what I have to say. So I have no problem with it. I actually like it. Now, back to what I was saying, that he started off this with me. And I'm telling you, Cage and them probably told them to do that too. They can bash me and call me out and do names. Because all they did right away from the first 10 minutes is call me names, say, "Oh, Tarek's a fool. Oh, what the fuck is he talking about? Is he okay? Oh, we'll give him a chance." And then OTW said, "You know what? I'm even advertising from right now," and all that. And you know what OTW wanted? He thought I'm watching, which I was working. I was on my lunch. I ain't gonna lie. And I seen it. He was expecting me probably to go on panel, and then our Red 40 was in the chat, so he wanted to make some money probably and do that. And then he also was trying to show, because I did mention his name yesterday, that fucking Jack and the wrench thing, and I told on my stream that Jack was trying to do something like OTW was doing, where they'll make it into a person that hates the other person, like me and Red 40, for example. And then Red 40 pays money, I pay money, because it becomes an ego thing and they all benefit. I said that, and he said, "Oh, Tarek, you're wrong." No, I'm not wrong. And I explained to you, I'm going to explain what Jack also lied about, 100% about that. Actually, right now, I'm going to explain what Jack said, and I'll explain how much Jack is a fucking liar, loser. So Jack hops on like 25 minutes in or something, the stream that I had as they're bashing me. Before Jack hopped on, Wizard hopped on and said, "Oh, Tarek, what are you talking about? Wizard claimed right away. That's how fucked up Wizard is, and how much he's on the flow state, the fucking Cynthia, the Lion Crew, the fucking horrible, uh, bastards. Just fucking does anything for the fucking. He's a cock. He's a cock. He'll do anything for anybody, a man, woman, it doesn't matter. All right. He jumped on there and said, "Oh, Tarek, T Reigns." He called me T Reigns nonstop, which is fine. T Reigns, what an idiot. What are you talking about, Jack? You're saying Jack is now selling, what do you call it, wrenches? And then he goes on to say uh, that it's a good idea, actually. Yeah, it's a good idea. He was asked by, I believe, either Cage or somebody that, they were against the fact that you shouldn't do that on. Oh, I'm sorry, OTW even mentioned it, that he's not low enough to do what Tommy does, the fake ass Christian, in my opinion. That you ask your, audience to, buy a fucking wrench for $20 or so, and then even later on, somebody else will, pay more money to even kick you off and take your wrench away. So he was against it, and Wizard said, "No, Jack deserves it, and he should deserve it." And this is where I'm gonna expose Wizard right now. Wizard always talks about the truth, and even he mentions the Bible when he wants to, and he's a Jesus and all the law, and he's all about good things and all the bullshit he does every day, right? Why would you say that's okay, right? When you know for a fact that is grifting, and if you know for a fact, because Jack, for the longest now, going on 4 years now, always been promoting himself as a Jesus follower, and always like a Christian, not a Christian, but such a Jesus follower, a good person, that he would never do something like that, right? So why would you say, Wizard, right away? Well, yeah, no, he has the right to. It's good. He should do it. Automatically, he's fucking cucking to, Jack, and he's doing that because he wants to. He thinks he can interrupt the train that's going to be going on, exposing Jack, Paul, and many others, right? But mainly Jack and Paul for now, or whatever. It's not going to happen, Wizard. I don't care what the fuck you do, because Wizard, what he did also, before Jack came on, he said, "Oh, Jack." I mean, he said, "OTW, I'll just let you do your thing. I'm about to leave now. Let me know when it's OTW's stream," meaning that he's trying to put him in a dilemma and control OTW. That's what Wizard's trying to do. Control OTW's channel by saying, "I ain't coming back. Who gives a fuck? You're not important." But he's like, "I ain't coming back until it becomes an OTW," because their main mission is to make sure I don't get any fucking time on any panel, anytime. Right? This has been done to me before on Cynthia's channel, on fucking Paul. I'm sorry, not Paul. Uh, OTW before, and I think one other channel. Was it as soon as they put my video, because he was interested in it, two or three people came in and said, "Oh, fuck, that shit's nasty. We're not gonna watch it," and they boosted the thing, which I don't really care, right? Because I have my channel, and people are going to hear what I have to say if they want to, and they'll understand what I'm talking about. All right. So back to Jack and Wizard. Wizard came in and said all that bullshit. Then Wizard left. Then Jack came in. And Jack is all like, "Thank you, OTW, for doing this, because what Tarek's trying to do to me." And OTW right away cooking up to promoting Jack like the usual, and Paul, and cooking to Jack, says, "Yeah, man, do you believe what he's saying, Jack Talca, that he's telling people not to go to your channel and all that?" And then it comes down to the wrench again. Wizard comes up and asks Jack, "Are you selling wrenches?" And this is how much also Jack lies again. And Jack, I'm gonna call you out on every fucking lie, you fake ass woke liberal LGBTQ Christian wannabe Jesus, fake ass whatever, right? Jack got on there, he's trying to explain the wrench things. Like, no, no, that's not what happened. I'm not like really selling wrenches, but maybe it's something in the future or something like that. And I'm like, and then he got asked again. So did Tarek lie about him saying, "Oh, I'll pay $20 to get it back because you give him a wrench back because Melanie took it away"? He's like, "Yeah, that's not what happened." Jack said that I took his wrench before anyone, Melanie, contributed $20 or anybody said any, contributed, which is true, Jack. See how I am truthful, Jack? Jack and others, you have to learn. Even though I'm making exposure right now, I didn't say it wasn't true. See, somebody else would have lied, said, "Oh, Jack is lying." He didn't say it. No, no, Jack did say that, right? He did say exactly what he said, right? I don't have to repeat it. He said that that's not what I said and that. So here's the thing, though. Even though I'm agreeing with Jack there, Jack said, yeah, I kicked off Tarek because he said something in the chat before anybody paid me off, so Tarek's pretty much lying. Okay, Jack, no problem. Let's just say I'm lying. Jack, what did I say? Here's the question for Jack, the fake ass guru, woke LGBT bitch, in my opinion, lying piece of shit scumbag that lies every fucking day and will do anything now to promote the agenda, in my opinion. What did I say, Jack? Here's the question. What did I say that, granted, I guess or you felt like, hey, you know what? I'm taking Tarek's wrench. What did I say? Come on, Jack. If you're watching, say something. Don't be a coward. Say something in the chat and we'll go from there. Do you? Okay, so Jack is not going to say anything like the usual. He's a coward. But let me answer that question for you. What happened is I was in the chat. And this happens so many times, right? Where Jack, as you all know, Jack always, even if he has people on the panel, he's so fucking obsessed, such a narcissistic. And it's not just that. He's worried about getting exposed by some people with sock accounts, and he's always looking at the chat. And you all know, like I haven't looked at the chat much at all. If you're a good broadcaster or YouTuber, right, you shouldn't look at the chat all the time, especially if, Jack is like in the middle. He's got a good channel, he's got good views, got the Grace, Paul now, Pack and Jack and OTW to defend them, boy, you name it, many. If that's the case, you shouldn't pay so much attention to your fucking chat, Jack, you fucking idiot. But he's obsessed with it. He wants to fight people. He wants to tell people, hey, I am your master. I control you. I want to demonize you. That's what he does. He looks at the chat, start doing something like that. But let me tell you what happened exactly. What did I say, Jack? Melanie in the chat was in the chat. And Melanie always takes shots at me. I have tested Melanie so many times, have reported her so many times, her and many others to YouTube and other people. But Melanie does this. I'll get in the chat, she'll see me in there, and right up she'll say, you know what, Tarek, you're harassing women, when I haven't even said anything to any women at the time, zero. And then I'll say to her, Melanie, stop lying, leave me alone, and go, for example, give Red 4 a hug or something, right? or go like be good friends with your buddy Red 40 the drunk, right? Or something like that as a joke. So she can leave me alone. Because every time I'm in the chat, she's gonna come at me, her and Red 40. But that time, the situation that Jack was talking about, Melanie came at first. So I said that to her, and right away, you know what she did? Yeah, she did that before she paid money to get me, to tell Jack thank you for taking his wrench. She did that and said, you know what, people, Jack, we should take Targ's wrench again. And many agree or something like that right away. And I'm like, really? We've done this like 2 weeks ago where you paid 20 and had to come back and pay more money and Jack gave it to me. So in that situation, as a host, as an honorable man that Jack claims to be, as a Jesus follower, as the man that wants love and is all about truth and justice and honor, and he's got such bright mind that he can see through things, and he always says, I give people a chance 'cause I want to help them, right? Okay, if you want to help me, Jack, wouldn't you at least look at what really happened from both sides? Because if you did, you would see that Melanie told me right away after that, hey, we should take Target's ranch. That's what she always does. Because 2 weeks ago, Jack, you know what she did? Her, Snow, Red 40, Austin, and 7 more people. It was 11 people I counted. I have them all written down. They all went after me nonstop in the chat when Jack was live, and they kept on saying I'm harassing women, take his thing away, Target's abusing his wrench, all kind of stupid shit, right? And then Jack took my wrench. Now, did Jack at that time, as a man of God and honorable and truth and all the fucking things he claims to be, did he even look at what they did? What the horrible shit they were saying to me? Like, Jack is not stupid. Jack knows that Red 40's in the chat, in his own chat, nonstop. I mean, nonstop. Right? Tell him you gay Tarek, or you're a fucking loser, you're a terrorist, which is a big. I mean, if you guys watched Access's video, if you call someone a terrorist, Melanie or Red 40, and if I call DHS when I know I'm not a terrorist, and I say, this man just called me, Melanie just called me a terrorist, right? And I call Homeland Security, not DHS, I'm sorry, Homeland Security, and then say that, you know what's going to happen? They're going to fucking watch you so bad now, which is horrible because now they're going to watch Jack's channel and everybody else, which I'm happy about that. Because that's what they're doing. They have called me a terrorist. I mean, they have called, like, Jack should know this. How many times Red 40 has called me gay Tarek and all kind of gay shit and coming after my character and slang. Not one time, Jack ever took Melanie's wrench, Red 40, or any Snow's wrench, any of these people. Never. But if I say one thing to them, any of them, as soon as he looks at it, and somebody in the chat before said, like, Melanie, we should take Target's wrench, right away, takes it. Right away takes it. What does that show you? Okay, if you're not grifting, Jack, because last time I did that, I paid $20 or so, more than $20, you gave me the wrench back. If you're not grifting like you're trying to do with OTW, why would you do that if you claim to be honorable and about the truth and about Jesus and all that? No, you have an agenda, and either you have an agenda, which I believe you do, in my opinion, right? And or you just know that you're trying to censor me so much, and Jack is always worried, even though if he blocks me like he did, that I would come after him and expose him. So he's trying to make sure he's right in there. That's what he's doing, right? In my opinion. So that's what Jack did. He fucking literally straight out lied and told everybody on OTW, well, I blocked Tarek. Tarek's lying. I blocked him before I got any donation. Yeah, you blocked me because Melanie in the chat, after one comment I made, she said, Jack, take his wrench, and you took my wrench. And here's the thing. Uh, 2 weeks ago, when he did the same thing, when 11 people were calling me all kind of names, which can get his channel in so much trouble. Even if it doesn't get striked right now, it shows that Jack is actually promoting this cult. All the people that are going against me, one person, and he's actually agreeing with them and taking my wrench away. So Jack, go ahead, do what you want. Take my wrench away, do whatever you want. I promise you, all the screenshots, the videos are there, and all the stuff that Snow, Austin, and many others said in the chat, all screenshotted, and all will be going to Homeland Security when it's they just be going there and other things and other agencies to show that you are actually promoting occult cyberbullying stuff on the internet. So go ahead. That's why I said block me, do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. And then we go on. We get Wizard, the fucking Wizard is the biggest rat loser, the biggest flip flopper in the entire panel besides Bex and who else? Snafu, and maybe a couple others. Yes, he is. He will cuck all the time for Jack, Paul, now Paul, right? 100% flow state, Cynthia, Wizard, Chuck, Margot, you fucking name it. Anybody he'll cuck. Because that's what he does. He's in my opinion, he's there with them, and he's getting paid to do this, and with them. In my opinion, whatever he's getting paid, whether it's money or other stuff, I don't really fucking care. But he's a coward, lying piece of shit. Even though at times he does have good points, and that's when he does, I give him credit for it. But it doesn't negate the fact that he's a fucking lying piece of shit, coward, loser, and pretty much like a rat. 93 cases has not showed us one case in court where he videotaped it. Just shows exactly how he handled it. It's all some papers that he can print out anytime and do it. It's fucking hilarious. So further on, after that happened, Wizard comes up and digs in deeper, because what happened is Wizard was arguing with Snafu's best buddy, the Zimbabwe or some shit, the guy that's always drunk. And then Cage was on there, but he got kicked. And then he was arguing with him that, why are you calling these people pedophiles or pedophile sympathizers? You are the one, because Zimbabwe kept on saying, why don't you bring Snafu up so he can show you the receipt about Jack talking to a 14-year-old child, a girl, and that is like a pedophile sympathizer or supporter, right? Okay, so here's how honest I am. Even though I'm exposing Jack, right? Just like I'm exposing Snafu, and I said yesterday that I said about Paul that I have to even defend Snafu right now. This is how fucked up these people are, and maybe they should learn to be more like me, right? So they can have credibility. They all went against Jack, right? That he's supporting this, and actually I agree, he is supporting all this, like all the stuff that's happening that's horribly wrong on his channel, whether it's Cadence, whether it's Snafu, whether it's Austin, whether he's supporting the cult cyberbullying against me. He's supporting all that, in my opinion, right? But here's the thing that they all lied about. Zimbabwe lied about it. He's kept on saying repeatedly, "Oh, Jack is, to Wizard, he's telling Wizard, yeah, Jack is actually a pedo sympathizer or supporter, because he actually was talking to a girl that was 14 years old online." And then what's it called? Saying no, prove it. She was not 14. And then other people said the same thing. Voy, OTW said the same thing. They all backed up Jack. They're all a bunch of cowards. They're all trying to protect Jack because he was super wrong to even do that on his panel. But here's one thing I would say to all the fucking liars like Zimbabwe, even Snafu came up and said, oh, yeah, you're talking to a minor, you're a sympathizer, pedo sympathizer. You guys have no credibility. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, learn from me, Snafu. Learn from me, you fucking morons. No, because many of you said and told Jack that uh, the girl was 14, and it's on record and it's on his own. Oh, even Imperious, you're another fucking, like, you're like a snafu fucking guy. Same thing, like, comes in there, lies from the. I said I got the fucking clip. He even lies so bad and tells people, hey, go to Jack, it's on his channel, go see it, the guy's lying. He was talking to a 14-year-old girl, and Jack would say, no, that's what you're saying, you're lying. Even though I'm exposing Jack, and I'm telling you, it was horrible and a bad move and sick and disgusting for him to even talk to that girl. And I'll explain that later. But here's the honest truth. I watched the entire thing. Never once ever, Cadence ever, the girl said she was 14. She said she was 52 at the end. Jack asked her, many asked her, are you over 21? She kind of deflected and didn't want to answer. But at the end, she did say she was over 52. So Snafu comes in there super hot, like the usual, makes up fucking lies. Even though he's right, I believe they are all pretty much, and I explain when I say all. I shouldn't say all. Most or some are actually, some are being like pedo sympathizers or supporters. I'll explain that. But Snafu, you have zero credibility, buddy. You fucking killed it. And I'm going to expose you more and more every time because you have no credibility. That's why when you come in there and start shouting, he said, yeah, she's 14. No, she's not. Nothing. You can go over the fucking tape. You, Imperious, and fucking Zimbabwe, and Cage. This is what I'm trying to say. This is a cult. They all come in, all of them. And as you see, Zimbabwe kept on telling, come on, put up Snafu and Cage if you're not worried about that. Put them up. It's a cult. It's a cyberbullying cult. And I'm going to call it out, whether it's Snafu's cult or, Wizard and others call, whether it's Jack and Paul and everybody else. I'm going to call it out all the fucking time. That's what they're fucking doing, right? It is a cult, in my opinion, and that's what they're doing. But yeah, they came out to attack Jack, and then they were all focused that it was told, he said, on his channel that she was 14. Never happened. By Cadence. Never happened. They're fucking lying. They're lying just they lied about when they said that Access came on my channel. I showed nudity where Access was masturbating and put a finger up his ass. I mean, the same shit that Bex and 10 other people did. Like, don't be surprised. They are a cult. All right? So, yeah, that's the lie for Snafu and all that. That's when I have to defend Jack here because that's the truth. Now, let me come back to Jack, to the sick fucking retard wizard, right? And to OTW, right? I'm going to explain OTW's cowardness. And I wouldn't say OTW is like supporting it, but he knows about it. He's kind of supporting it, but I'll explain. Here's the question, right? If you all watched, all right? If you all watched what do you mean you can't hear shit? You know something, bitch, I'm just gonna ban you for today. Get the fuck out of here. Can't stand people that just create shit. Go fucking out of here. My fucking thing has been on point. It's you can hear me. Believe me, I have people that are watching. If you can't hear me, I know. But these people are here to disturb, so go fuck off. This is when I actually banned you for this one day. Be better. Stop fucking around. Okay, so let me go back. Here's how sick and disgusting. When I went live earlier to expose Tommy trying to defend, the Thorpes, right? Um, the reason why I did that is because Tommy now is doing the same thing they're doing. Same thing, right? He's blurring the line. He's trying to act like, oh yeah, I don't know. They all have a tactic. Because Tommy came in and said, "Oh, this fucking idiot, this faggot Muslim, still thinks that they're incest, right?" He thought that I'm gonna let it go, and not explain that I do know that it's a skit or a bit non-bit, and but it doesn't make it right. But I'm not worried about Tommy. I already explained that on a 15-minute video, which I'll put public. I put it private. I'll put it public so everyone can see it and listen to it. It's 15 minutes. It's great shit. But let me explain to you one thing about with Jack. Jack, you got Cadence on there, right? And Wizard, I'm sure if you're listening, you Wizard, OTW, Voy, all you fucking fake ass motherfuckers. When Cadence got on there, everyone heard her voice. She sounded like she was 12. Now, OTW, when he was live, he's like, yeah, she sounded young, but nobody knows her age, right? She didn't sound too young, or he said something in that, whatever. Here's the thing. Everyone in the chat, most people in the chat, including me, I put it on there in the chat and said that she sounds too young, kick her. But Jack, forget kicking her. Jack was really into her. I mean, it was like disturbing, creepy, kind of like pedophile people would do something like that. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying it's like a pedophile trait. He got into her. He's like, "Hey, Cadence, so what brings you up here?" And then, "I'm here to see Steven." Like, Jack is so stupid. He's like, "Okay, why can't you go to Steven's?" And he asked us that later, but here's the thing. Jack heard her voice and everybody told him kick her. He's like, "No, no, no. I'm gonna play this out." And I believe that Jack that day was stoned on fucking mushrooms or something, because people in the chat were saying, "How high were you?" and shit like that. But here's what's good, actually. Even if he was stoned, it brings up his true feelings. He was so much into her. He kept on asking her questions over and over, like, "How old are you?" "I'm old enough." "What year were you born in?" "I don't know." And then he'll say, "Oh, well, that's fascinating." And then he'll talk to like Steven, come back to Kate and say, "So, what brings you up here?" Like, see, he kept on deflecting from one subject to talking to Cadence, one subject after another, which the main thing he should have done first, which he done at the end, is to make sure after King Stephen told him on fucking right his panel, "Dude, she's too young. It's against, this is going to be against TUS." Jack said, "Duly noted. You've been heard." Like, this is how fucked up Jack was, right? Like, how, and I thank God maybe he was high off mushrooms. It shows that he does have predatorial traits, and let me tell you why. After Steven told me, he's like, "No, duly noted, Steven, you've been heard. Just hang on and let me do my thing." And then he went to Cadence and said, "So Cadence, um, what do you want to talk about?" So now he's neglecting the age again. "What do you want to talk about?" "Well, I'm here to talk to Steven." "Okay, so what do you want to talk to Steven about?" And then Cadence will go silent, and Steven will interrupt, And then at the end, Steven got kicked. And then it was all between Jack, her, and someone else. And then he asked her again, how old are you? Or, and at the end she said, she's 52. She kept on deflecting. And this girl sounds, I'm telling you, like 12. Like you can tell from the voice. There's no fucking way she sounds 16 or 15. No fucking way. And here's another reason it's more disturbing. As Jack was talking to her, Caden's mother told her, are you okay? And Jack heard it. And right away Jack's like, hey, is your mother checking on you? And he's trying to like play that he wants to be safe now. This way he doesn't get hit for a TOS. That's what he's trying to do. To show everybody like, hey, I'm actually really asking that because I'm worried that she may be too young. When Jack knows she's way too young to be on his panel. And after King Stephen told them straight out, your channel can get hit. This will be 100% a TUS violation. Jack still said, duly noted, you've been heard. I'll take it over from here. And then even after the girl said that she's 52 and her mother came on there, Jack kept on saying the same thing over. This is fascinating. 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 And then he put her in the back for a little bit. Then TK came on, another fucking disgusting. Here's what's going on with you fucking people that you're not putting these things together with. And this is how fucked up you're all not like Wizard, OTW, all these bunch of fucking losers. As this is happening, OTW, Voy, Cage, or anybody from these fucking people, Jack, right? TK comes on. And you all know TK the night before, Grace said on her own channel that TK told her that he watches her and he masturbates on her. And Grace, the sick fucking incest bitch, told him, it's okay, I'm okay with it. Don't worry. I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me. So try to imagine what just happened. We get a girl that goes on Jack's channel that sounds like 12 or 11, 10 maybe even. And Jack wants her on. He wants to talk to her after King Stephen told him exactly she's too young. You can get hit for US. Didn't care. Kept on deflecting, asking her so many questions. So interested in the girl. She's only 12, right? In our opinion, from her voice, right? And then all of a sudden you get this sick faggot that said, I like to put a hot dog between a man's butt and on top of that masturbate to that. And Jack leaves TK on there with this young girl. And then when the young girl comes on, again, because she was kicked for a little bit, TK tried to take a hike because he knew if he stayed on there, he can get in some kind of like bashing, his reputation could be bad. But Jack said, where are you going? And he stayed on there. And Jack, again, entertained the girl that was 12, asking her stupid questions. And of course, the girl wouldn't answer. And at the end, he keeps saying, this is fascinating. Fascinating. Like, do you guys understand how fucking sick, disgusting, how much of a fucking pedophile trait that would be from anyone? Like, why would a man that's almost 60 years old like Jack is so interested and wants to know so many things and talk and also and get a TRS violation to his channel and wants to bring on TK, the sick fuck that keeps talking about men and putting his hot dog between their buns and masturbating on, and still talk to this young girl that sounded like 12? What is wrong with you people? Like, really, how much are you trying to normalize this sexuality in this type of nasty LGBTQ sickness, mental illness, of course, right? Jack, here's what I say to OTW. She's like, well, no, and Wizard, like, no, nobody says she was 14. She sounded a little bit older. Wizard, you sick fuck. Jack, you sick. Jack's definitely sick. And Jack knew she was young, right? And he was just so stoned from mushrooms. He became himself and showed another version of him having, in my opinion, predatorial traits, like Snafu would say, right? Then you got Voy. He's definitely, you already know he's on the bandwagon. And Wizard, here's the advice I give, or my opinion on this. Wizard, when you get a child that comes on your panel, when your panel is only for 18 and over, and that child sounds like she's 12, even though you don't know the age, right? But she sounds like 12 by almost 90% of the entire audience, and people even on the panel, like Steven said, dude, she sounds so young. Kick her. This is against the U.S. Why are you talking to a minor and somebody under? But Jack persisted like a fuck. He acted, in my opinion, he's literally, the way he did this. If you go look at his face and the questions he was asking, deflection, kept her on, kicked her, and then he's trying to get in. You name it. It was so sick and disgusting. No man that has any honor, that doesn't have any predatory traits or pedophile traits, right? No man should ever, especially a person like Jesus that claims to be Jesus and about love, should ever have a girl that sounds like 12 and he's sitting talking to her for almost 45 minutes. And the sick part is, it's not the first time it happened. This was the second time it happened. So he actually allowed it twice, right? No man. Let me tell you something, Jack, Wizard, OTW, you fucking sick motherfuckers, lying piece of shit scumbags, in my opinion. If you're a father and say you have your daughter, she's 12 years old, and she got on somehow Jack's panel, you expect a man that's 60 to have a conversation with her and ask her questions and ask her, so literally a conversation went on for like 35 minutes or so. You're telling me a father, when he sees his daughter talking to a 60 man, he's not going to think that this man is sick and has some fucked up shit? That's what I'm saying. No man, I don't care who you are, you fucking sick, disgusting, pedophile sympathizers, pedophile traits in you. I can't call you pedophiles yet because I don't have 100% proof. So I'll tell you, in my opinion, you all sound like pedophile sympathizers. You have some pedophile traits in you, in my opinion. No man, even if you're not that old, but Jack is almost 60, right? And there's, 50 to 60, should ever have a conversation with a girl, a child that's 12 years old. Even if you don't know the age, everyone agreed she sounded so young, they gave her about 12, 11. Even some people me because now they're kicking me because I'm trying to expose them. So let me take this one out. Hold on. Yeah, they're trying to kick me because I'm exposing these fucking pedophile sympathizer, in my opinion, or supporting some sick shit. I don't even know what you call it, really. Let me look in the chat for a second. Jack, not a mushroom. He's just a fed. I already know he's a fed, but no, he's not a retard at all. No, he does do mushrooms. I'm telling you, I know when he's stoned. He's very, when he gets on mushrooms, you can tell his face, his eyes get a little bit happy, dilated, happy. His voice becomes way like, "Hi guys," becomes way more feminine, and it shows his throat. So I agree with you. Many times I said, yes, he's working with him. I believe he's also an agent. I don't know who he's working for, but yes, no, he is on mushrooms as well. And I'm glad he was that day, Bronze Boy, because it shows how sick and fucking disgusting, and that Jack could have potentially predatorial traits, like Snafu said. I hate to agree with Snafu there, but I always thought Jack had this stuff. Because I'll tell you why later, but I never couldn't prove it. Uh, Heroin? No, I don't think he. If he does, I don't think it's heroin. If he does heroin, I don't think it's heroin. To be honest with you, if he does heroin, oh god, that would be so horrible. But that's a huge claim. Come on, Bronze Boy. He said himself he does mushrooms, so it's not. I don't think it's heroin. I think it's mushrooms. All right. But here's the thing: whether it's I don't care what drug it is. I'm glad. I'm glad. Right? It was on that day because he really showed how disturbing he could be. And that's why I'm going to expose him. This is the second episode. Wait till I go more. I have way more. Give me 1 second. I got to drink some water. Always stay hydrated because if you don't, you're losing the battle. Where's my... Did I drink all my water already? Holy cow. Hold on. Wow. I drank like 3 bottles in 2 hours already. Hold on. I have to get down and get one from downstairs. Okay. No biggie. I'll get one. Give me a second. I have to go get a couple waters. I'll be right back. Give me like 1 minute. All right. Okay. I mean, I never seen anybody comment that it's heroin, but if he's doing heroin, that means he's definitely getting paid big time as an agent. But as an agent, let's just say he's doing heroin, right? Okay, hypothetically, I don't think he is, but let's just say he is. He would have to make a lot of money and pay his motel, everyday food, chewing tobacco, DTE. So if that's the case, he's getting paid a lot by the agency. But I don't think it's heroin. But I never seen anyone make that comment, so I can't say until I see it. But I'm not saying it's not true. I just can't say 100% yet. But give me like 1 minute. I have to get a couple waters from downstairs. I'll be right back. I'll put a little boring music for a second, and I'll be back. All right, thank you for waiting. So back to that. So I want to make sure when OTW said, "Oh, you guys are all a bunch of idiots. You're all projecting. You're the pedophiles and all that. Sympathize, whatever." No, OTW. Nobody's projecting. And they said, "Well, I haven't seen these people." That's what OTW said. I haven't seen these people at all support pedophilia. Oh, okay, OTW. Let me explain to you how you're lying. Let's start with Snafu, right? Now, Snafu has attacked your daughter twice, right? And you let it go. One time you got super mad, and the twice after, he came after you, and you let him still attack your daughter. Now, whether that's a bit or not, that's still sick. If you're doing what Ben Thorpe is doing, kind of in a way, not in a sexual manner, but if you're doing it where you're allowing your daughter to be humiliated, like with Snafu, because you're all working together or whatever, and you want to create this drama to make the show better, I can't prove that at the point, but that's one option. Second option, OTW, you have allowed old Snafu Snaps after you heard Lena's story and Lena talked to you on my channel and you agreed not to let Snafu up and talk about children. You, you know, you actually did that for a week, and after that, you allowed Snafu again to come after people's children or family, like after Landry's, child. Like Snafu keeps bringing Landry's child that he's neglecting, and he divorced his wife. Like, who the fuck is Snafu to tell anybody what he doesn't know? He doesn't know anything about his family. He doesn't know nothing about Landry's family or baby and everything. He's just seen a fucking a FOIA request, and right away it's on there. Now, OTW has allowed Snafu so many times to come after me and actually talk about my daughters. When Snafu talked about when Imperius came to my channel, as soon as he mentioned OTW's daughter, right away I kicked him. That's what a man would do right away if he has any honor and he's against all this shit. But what does OTW do? Allow Snafu to go after anyone's daughter, family on his own broadcast because he's trying to get more clout. Just like the Jags, just like the Thorpes, just like Paul. They don't care. So when you say you never supported any pedophile, you're fucking lying. You're a scumbag, loser, liar, OTW. All right? Yeah, but I don't care about the serotonin. I get that. That's. I'm not worried about that right now. We're gonna talk about that later, and I'll explain to you something about Andrew Wilson as well. So here's the thing. Also, OTW. Andrew Wilson today went live today, and somebody asked him. It was a chill stream for him, like 2 hours ago. Someone asked him that he was, I guess, the claim was that Andrew Wilson did talk to someone underage, not even a child like 12, like Jack did. And you know what Andrew Wilson said? He said, I will bet you anything, never ever in my entire career on the fucking Panelverse, I ever engaged with anyone under 18. Never. That's a smart man. Why would you engage with somebody under 18? Now, why a person like Jack doesn't know the girl's name, age, even though she sounds like 12 or 10, have a 45-minute conversation with her, and another day before he did, when he should have done exactly what Andrew Wilson did. You don't have these conversations when you even think the child is young. You just don't. What are you trying to do, Jack? What are you trying to do? Like, say the person was 15, for example, even though she sounded like 10 or 12, right? What are you trying to do? Get it to believe you're fucking Jesus? Get it to fucking believe, Jack, you're sick, disgusting Ben Thorpe and Grace talking about, oh, TK, no problem. I know you said you masturbate on me when I go live. I'm totally okay with it. It's cool. Is that why you're trying to show these people your fucking sick channel? Right? And even that day when he was doing it, TK himself, the pervert, in my opinion, the sick fuck that wouldn't stop talking about putting his hot dog between a man's butt and masturbating on what's her name, Grace's face. He told Jack that day, like, I wouldn't have that conversation with her. I just wouldn't. All right? But Jack still kept her on. That shows you something. If you guys can't see that, that will show you something that should be disturbing to any of you. But here's the funny part. Now, I'm going to go one at a time, OTW. This is one thing that Jack did with Snafu. I mean, it's OTW Snafu. Snafu was allowed to talk about everyone when OTW was doing his little, what do you call it, conundrum or whatever you call it, where we're gonna put like a story and everybody's gonna have their land. Oh, what happened to that OTW? It failed miserably, of course, right? But you allowed Snafu to go on there and attack everyone. You have seen Snafu go after my kids. You have seen Snafu 100% on record. It's a fact. Go after Don't Judge Me's children, which are also children. They're 12 and 13, I believe. That means they're underage, where Snafu threatened them that he's going to give them a video without their mom's consent to their school, whether she likes it or not, to tell them that their mom is a pedo supporter. Oh, you forgot about that? No, you have seen that video, listen to OTW, but you still allow Snafu to go on every day on your channel. You have also seen Nina's situation. You know about Snafu doxing Mad Mystic's children and everybody else. You know about Snafu going after Landry's child that's like 2 years old, and also the person that died's child in the accident with his dad, and you still allowed him. For you to come up and say, hey guys, I don't think, how could you even call me a pedophile supporter or these people on the panel? No, OTW. You're a scumbag, loser, liar. You're protecting Jack like the usual. You protect Paul and Jack because that's all you have. Your whole fucking what do you call, audience is all literally pretty much from Paul and Jack. That's why you cater to them. Keeps you relative. And he calls me a fool and all kind of stupid shit, which is fine. I don't really care. So that's one thing, OTW. The second thing, OTW, would be, let's talk about Wizard. Wizard, not only he's so fucking promoting and defending also Jack, Flow State, the guy that's fucking asking Lindsay for pictures and, oh, after the stream is done, could you take off your bra or show me more? Also asked, I showed the video where he actually, Grace herself said that she's seen his penis and it was sus. I showed that video. It's a short. And many other things that he always says. Like one time, I have the video. It's on my channel. Go look at it. It's on my channel right now, where actually Flow State was asking Jack on his own panel, you have a new woman that's going to come on. We're all interested in who she is. You know what Flow State told Jack? OTW. He's like, come on, Jack. Was she on Facebook so we can go stalk her or harass her? Go look it up on my channel under a short, right? These are the people that OTW now is saying these people don't have any predatory trace, whether it's Jack, Flow State, Snafu, or Wizard, or any of those. Now, Wizard. Let's go to Wizard for a second. Wizard. How many times Wizard has got on panel and showed that little fucking, like, it's not a fucking, what do you call it? Like, it's not a toy. It's something that has nipples on it. It's like I don't know what the fuck you call it. It's not a puppet. It looks like a puppet, and it shows panels. He puts it as his avatar. And many times he was criticized about it, and people said, even one time Jack told him, please take it off. I don't want it to be your avatar. He took it off. Yesterday, he went on Jack, he went on OTW or Jack. I forgot which one. No, Jack's. And Jack told him, there's no way I'm going to let you get up with this avatar. Change it now. And Ziffer, when she was on there, asked him what it was. And Paul said it's kind of like perverted and stuff like that. And Jack said, I'm not going to let you do it. And this is the man that claims to be so religious and fucking recites things from the Bible, and he's honorable. And on top of that, don't forget, Wizard always promoted his avatar, a dog sniffing a dog's ass. Just weird shit, right? And they do this shit on purpose because they have to. When you're part of that club, You have to do like humiliation rituals. You have to do sick shit like that because that's what they have to. You have to do. It's part of the shit. So all that OTW, those are only avatars, right? Now let's get to Wizard's sickness. Wizard has promoted Cynthia. We all know what Cynthia promotes. Cynthia has promoted what? Even on Flow State's channel with Sasquatch, she got in an argument over her saying when she was pointed out that you're promoting to over sexualize our kids, and she said, "Well, it's going to happen anyway." So yeah, go look at it. It's on Flow State, and it was played on Tommy's. It was played when Izzy. There's many of it. Cynthia's the one that promoted Max Wheeler, another porn star, right? Cynthia has promoted Victoria's Secrets on her bullshit. Cynthia has defended Jaguar, right? Jaguar, the biggest cult, sex cult, pedophile, in my opinion. And Jaguar OTW on Paul's channel, when Snafu was going after him and Jaguar, has actually said herself she used to set up the sex parties for Diddy. And then if you go back after 6 or 8 months, because she was on the run, she got charged for sexual stuff and other shit she was doing. This is what you're agreeing with, Mr. OTW. And you say these people have no pedophile traits? They're not sick and disgusting? No, they are. They all have fucked up shit. All right? All of them. Now we got Tommy defending the fucking the incest, right? The fucking Grace that's doing pretty much a lot of gray area porn, not porn, right? All the shit they do, the sick shit they promote, like Grace did yesterday or so, promoting a 13-year-old girl with a big one-piece bikini jumping off a cliff in the water, and she asked her audience, "What do you think? She's 13. Could you think about her sexually?" And of course, almost everybody said no, but Ben Thorpe said yes. This is what you're promoting, OTW. So if you don't know, I want you to know. Because I know you know most of this stuff, but just in case you say you don't know, I want you to know what you're promoting. And there's way more. I'm not going to say them all right now because I have way more streams for Jack and others to expose them. But since Tommy wanted now to defend the fucking Thorpes, I am going to show more shit about Tommy and the Thorpes because I have way more clips and way more information about these people and how disgusting they are. So stop fucking acting like these people are good. They're not. And Snafu, for you to even get up there and try to call them pedophile supporters and you're discussing them, even though I believe it's true, you have zero credibility. You are a child predator, in my opinion, myself. You have attacked Lena's child. Don't judge me, my kids. You have showed a 13-year-old YouTube channel that I had of all family videos. Also, children from 8 and under, from between 6 and 8, all little girls swimming. Snafu made sure everybody's seen that. This is how disgusting Snafu is, and he's going to get up there and call these people out. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're all fucking sick and twisted. No, Shifty. Shifty's actually Snow Tits. You are also a very sick human being, twisted. Can't leave Mad Mystic alone. Go get some help, you fucking hoe, in my opinion, right? The corporate hoe, the fucking rat that's working with the rat corporation like fucking Snafu, in my opinion. Right? Because Shifty's gonna come here for sure. You sound like you're Mad Mystic. You see what I'm saying? I didn't even look at it yet. No. This is Snow. This is not Randy. Okay? Shifty is Snow. She's such a coward that she won't go under her name. That's what she does. because she knows if she goes under her name and says all this shit like she did yesterday, if it goes to court, she'll get in really fucked up situations. When I have private text her threatening me, telling me I wish your fucking ex-wife gets killed, your kids are perverts. Like, this is how nasty Snow is. And on top of that, 5 days ago at Don't Judge Me channel, she said, I am a Jesus follower. I'm all about God, and I love the fact that I'm like reborn. Some shit, like, I'm kind of phrasing because I remember the exact words. This is how fucked up these people are. Now let me explain something to you. Furthermore, what people like whether it's Jack, the Grace, Paul Enslaved that wants to sleep with his girlfriend's daughter is 16 years old, that he has himself admitted she was immature, right? And which would be kind of incest. And that also had put Joshua on his fucking channel, right? That was claimed to be 12, 13, and also defended that situation. And the guy was gay in transition and left him on where they were talking about all kind of sexual stuff on his channel. This is how sick and disgusting these people are, right? Now, even furthermore, we'll throw in there Mr. Z, Satanic Warrior. Fucking Access put a great video the other day, long time ago. Put a little like intro saying, "I love high school boobies. I just love me some high school boobies." Kept on saying repeatedly, right? Sick, disgusting. Do you see what they're promoting? Take Snow, for example. Snow was on Tommy's channel with Bax, another fucking pedophile supporter, right? Bex flashes the what do you call it? The panda symbol. Snow, she's like, I love the panda. I love the panda. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking sick bitch. You love the panda when you know it has a lot to do with the fucking children being abused to sexually and to a high degree where it's their eyes get black, and you love the panda. And this is what you guys are supporting people like Snow, Jack, Grace, Paul, Tommy now, fucking another fucking fake ass Christian in my opinion, fucking wizard, showing fucking boobies, nipples. Let's throw in there Mr. Hank that fucking put on his little torso mannequin and showed her nipples on Paul's stream, and Paul asked him to fuck her, and he was actually fucking her from the behind, right? Not showing his private part, literally fucking her, and his face was showing gratification, him being happy like he's doing it. That's what you guys are promoting, really? And you think that's okay? You think you people are fucking holy, like Snow says, "Oh, Jesus came to my life. I'm so into God now." Get the fuck out of here, man. This is literally just like the government is now being, like today, if you watch, for example, the Department of Justice, Bondi, I think her name is, the Attorney General, how she's covering for 1,000. This is what's on there. 1,000 people, none of them been indicted yet. None of them been brought up to court to be questioned. Zero. Like, people that abused them in the Epstein files. Go watch it. Sick and disgusting. It's amazing what these people do, and everybody will get on panel like, well, let me ask you, Wizard, when Snafu was attacking Lena and Landry and my kids and Don't Judge Me, how come you never came to my panel, for example, and you felt so strongly about what Snafu and others were doing, that they're lying, it's a hearsay, and they're all fucking not pedophile, they're not pushing anything? How come not once you, Wizard, OTW, Voy, fucking any of you fucking lying motherfuckers. How come none of you came to my channel and say, you know what? No, Snafu, you are a fucking one that's doing this. None of you did, because you all work in a cult, and as soon as you feel threatened, you will come back to those channels, not the channels trying to expose you. You're going to your channels, and now you're going to flip the script and act like you're all holy and innocent. And, I'm a great person. I'm so honorable, when you're all fucking literally supporting all this shit. All right? All right, give me 1 second again. I'll be right back. All right, thank you for being patient. Oh, Snow, nobody cares about your fucking Snow. You like Snafu. You have zero credibility. Zero. All right. When you have the guts to come under your own name and have a discussion, then talk to me. I've left you alone for a while and not exposed you, but you're still fucking acting stupid. And every time I go live, she has to talk. She's so fucking obsessed with Mad Mister, she can't leave her alone. She just can't. That just shows you how these people have predatory traits, in my opinion. Now, let me give you another example here. I want you, if you have time, go to John Bravo. I've showed his things before on my channel when he was exposing Wes Watson. He has exposed so many people from Hollywood, but lately he's been exposing the best one, Larry Wheels. His name is Larry Wheels, a big bodybuilder, a big YouTuber that's so fucking much on steroids, growth hormone, every fucking drug you can think of. He's like 6'6" or 6'5", 300 pounds or so, and I don't know, can bench 600 pounds, and deadlift about 700 or something like that. He's pretty strong, but all on steroids. Now, remember earlier when Mr. Tommy, the fucking piece of shit, fake ass Christian, in my opinion, was saying, "Oh, Tarek still thinks that they're incest." Okay, let me tell you, I told you what they were doing earlier. I explained in live 15 minutes that the grace, whether it bit non-bit skit, what they're doing is blurring the line to normalize it, right? To make it like, hey, it's fine, we're just joking. Hey, I could tell my daughter to give me a blowjob or suck the fucking thing off, right? And give me a fellatio, even though we're doing a bit non-bit. That's just normal. Not sick, it's normal. Yeah, and other stuff they done. But let me give you an example, and it's literally what they're doing, like, say, with Grace. This person, Larry Wheels, he's so fucking sick. As strong as he is, right? Physically. Strong human being physically, right? If you look at him like, this guy's a fucking man, right? You know what he's been caught doing lately and exposed by Johnny Bravo? Go watch his thing. Is he's so sick that he told his girlfriend, "I want you to go sleep around with more than one man." And he's like, "Oh, I love you. I won't cheat on you. I promise. It just turns me on to see you doing it with other men." Right? No problem. Let's just say, he's into that, even though it's sick. We haven't got there yet. Let me show you how sick this is. Right. And then he says, after you sleep with them and their juice, right, or milk is inside of you, right? Please don't go take a shower. Come home right away and let me smell you, because I want to taste the apple pie inside of you. So this man that's supposed to be so manly strong wants his girlfriend to go fuck and sleep around with men, and they all gonna give her juice inside of her, or milk, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to paraphrase here, right? And then after she's done, he wants her to put on her panties and not take a shower, come to him straight, and then he wants to go down on her and smell and taste other men, milk, or whatever you want to call it. He's been caught on this, and this is about to go to court, right? Because he's a huge YouTuber and a bodybuilder. That Johnny Bravo and him, he's saying he's lying. Johnny Bravo had showed the girlfriend's phone in the text. This is not a hearsay. He has the text and the login to the phone for the girl that he was dating. And, of course, Larry Wheels is trying to deny it. And the reason why I bring this up to you all is just to show you something. Right? Just to show you something. Don't judge me. I want you to hear this for a second. So what I just told you about Larry Wheels, that he wants his own girlfriend to go have orgy with men. After she's done, he wants her to come home, and he doesn't want her to wash or take a shower. He wants her to leave everything inside with her panties up, and he wants to go downtown and smell and lick other men and taste other men's milk. This is a man that benches 600 pounds, 6'5", looks so strong when you look at him physically. That's how sick and disgusting their mental, I don't know if you want to call it mental illness. I don't fucking know what you want to call it. You want to call it pedophilia traits, you name it, right? Now, if Tommy said, you know what, oh, Tarek, you really think he's doing that because that's what he wants, or you think maybe it's a bit non-bit? Okay, now the guy is very famous on YouTube, got huge followers, he's got commercials everywhere. He's been, he's not like one of those regular YouTubers. He's famous. You think this famous guy's going to put all his reputation on the line, Tommy, for a bit non-bit, just to get people to watch him some more? Let's just say it was, right? We're going to hypothetically or grant the fact that maybe it was, maybe. You think that's okay? Do you really think, even if it was a bit non-bit, that's what you want people to now think that's normal? The disgusting and the sickness they're trying to promote? And the reason why I bring this up is the same thing about the incest with Ben and Thorpe and Grace that Tommy was trying to defend today on his own community post. Even if it was a bit non-bit, Tommy, it's sick, disgusting, and it shouldn't be normalized. That's the point I was trying to bring to you. And that's why I also brought Larry Wheels. Go check him out. Just put Larry Wheels beef with Johnny Bravo and you'll hear the whole thing, or go on Johnny Bravo's channel and you can see it. This is the disgusting sickness they're trying to normalize. So now, if Grace and Ben are this sick, which many people know, and like I said yesterday, Grace Thorpe and Ben yesterday were panel hopping. And you know who I forgot to mention, you know who they also try to get to panel hop with them before they went to Easy or Speak Easy or somebody's channel? They were trying to get Glenn Lawrence to go with them, right? Because Glenn was in the chat, I said hi. Now, let me just show you another pedophile, in my opinion, supporter. And I say that in my opinion for a reason. Because if you remember Base Oracle, Glenn Lawrence defended Zarka. Go look up Zarka. That's a man that's also got a lot of money, been on YouTube, that actually had parties at his own house, put it on all his stream live, and was making out and kissing and sleeping with women that were underage. And his excuse at the end was, well, the ID said they were 18. Maybe they had fake ID. I didn't know. After he got called out on it and all that, that was his excuse. Okay, do we now normalize that? OTW, Wizard, Tommy. And you know what also happened? Is when Base Oracle showed the text messages for Glenn Lawrence, how he was defending Zarga. That's when I went after actually Glenn Lawrence. And as soon as I went on him, he wanted me to go on his own channel, and I did. And he was trying to tell me, no, that's not what happened. I went on for like 15, 20 minutes, and I told him, no, you did defend them. Nobody should defend people like that. It went on for 15 minutes. But this is what the Ben Thorbs were trying to defend, and wanted Glenn Lawrence, another man that claims to be super Christian, another fucking man just like Tommy. He's all about the Bible, reads it, and promotes on his own channel, right? But he's actually defending Zarka. Go look at Zarga's fucking channel. It's disasters, horrible. It's a lot of sexual shit, right? So, Grace and Ben get on fucking, I believe it was Speak Easy, and as soon as they get on there, Tommy, Ashton, right away, as soon as he sees him, he's like, oh, this is the man that fucks his daughter. That's what he said. I didn't say that. He said it. Again, Tommy, if it's a bit non-bit, does it really matter? This is what we're trying to normalize? You fucking sick people. Disgusting. No, don't judge me. You're not in Tommy's channel. You know that, but I never have anything against Don't Judge Me. She's always funny. I don't care what she says. I'm good with it. Right? But yeah, if you see Tommy, I'm sure Tommy's watching or he's listening. Tell him I said he's a sick fuck. He's a fake ass Christian. And don't ever, if you want to fucking defend the Thorbs, get ready, dude. I'm coming for you. I'm going to expose you more and more. Every time you go live, I will expose you. Just like Jack. But yeah, this is what we're trying to normalize now. People like Larry Wheels, Grace, Grace and the Ben Thorbs, Snafu going after everybody's kids, right? Who else? And many others. I mean, I can go to Bax. I can go to many other. I'm not going to sit and talk about them. That's why when Venus one day didn't stand strong on the truth, I took a certain issue with it. And I still have the same issue with it because Venus claimed after she came on my channel like 5 days ago or so, we have truth. Well, look who breaks the truth. The same night she went on Don't Judge Me's channel, her and Snow were getting into it. At the end, instead of like leaving my name out of it, said, yeah, that piece of shit, Tarek. She called me a piece of shit, and we just got done saying we're a truth. We're going to respect each other's positions and not do that. And then in OTW's channel today, she was coming at me as well. I have a screenshot of it. Someone texted me, even though I was working. They took screenshots and they told me what she said in the chat about me to Volp 23 and many others. So great job, Venus. You're really holding up your truth there. Really are. And then don't ever say I'm the one that broke the truth. I did not. That's why I tell you guys all the time. I never literally break a peace treaty between somebody and truth. I don't. This is what happens as soon as I do it. It's either her, Snow, Bax, Yolanda. Holy cow, that fake ass bitch. Cynthia, I don't even count her as a woman anymore. She's fucking long gone, dude. That girl, Needs major help. So yeah, this is just a little bit today, a little bit exposing OTW and his bullshit. Telling everybody, well, I don't think these people support pedophile. I can't see it, and you calling me one? No fucking way. No, OTW, look in the mirror, buddy. You have supported Snafu many times, and supported Paul, and supported many sick stuff that shouldn't be supported. And sometimes when when he gets cornered, OTW, about anything, and he knows he's wrong, he'll say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm just, a channel. I'm just like managing this. I'm letting you guys speak." But then when he wants to speak because he wants to manipulate and lie, he'll voice his opinion like he did today and say, "Yeah, what are you talking about? These people are not pedophile supporters. What are you talking about, guys? Yeah, Tarek is a fool. And to entertain a fool, you be more of a fool, right?" And Jack said after that, "Well, I would like to make a fool into wisdom." Go fuck yourself, Jack. You're the fakest fucking YouTuber online. What the fuck are you talking about? You're fucking promoting the graces. You have got people on your channel that literally have such fucked up things, have said horrible shit. You a lot of them on there. You're a biased also. You're part of this cyber bullying cult that I believe, in my opinion, you're in. Because every time I go in your chat, you never once ever call out Snow, Melanie, Red 40, Bax, anybody that's saying horrible shit about me and calling me names, whether it's gender, gay Tarek, he lied, all kind of shit they call me. Not once you took the wrenches away. You take my wrench right away if I say one thing, it's not even bad. So again, Jack Talca is supporting the same cult that these people do, where they do the cyberbullying and they attack people. And that's why I say report them all, because I am. All the mods, all the people. And Wizard said, "Oh, what is Tarek doing?" He's at OTW. He says, "Hey, Tarek, yeah, Tarek Dub is doing what Snafu's doing." No, you fucking idiot. I'm not telling people, "Oh, strike team every night." I'm saying, no, I'm telling you what I'm doing, because these things shouldn't happen. You all, as a cult, as a cyberbullying cult, are not going to get away with this. Yeah, your channels may not get striked right now, right? But I promise you, in the future, YouTube's going to have no excuse saying there was no reports claiming this is a cyberbully gang cult agency, right? And many other stuff for other agencies. So that's why you should always report them, because I like what's his name said, Access. If you don't report them, if somebody does anything horrible, or especially threaten someone like Gigi, like Snafu, you are complicit now, and you will be held liable. I'm just saying. That's been told to you many times now. So yeah, get with it and stop lying. And then Jack, you can get up there and lie all you want. "Oh yeah, I took his wrench before because he said something." Okay, Jack, prove it. Prove to me, because I have the screenshots. Fucking liar. What did I say that was so bad that you took my wrench? And then right away, boy, and everybody's saying, "Oh, he's crying about a wrench." You fucking morons. I don't care about the wrench. I'm just showing you the cult and the cyberbullying gang, with Jack included, support them, in my opinion, how they work. And the wrench was just like a part to show you how he's treating me and treating everyone else. That I have so many screenshots and video clips where they said horrible shit to me, and not once he addressed it, not once he called them to stop, not once he took the wrenches. But of course, if Tarek says anything, and somebody points out, "Hey, take Tarek's wrench away," he takes it away, and he calls me now that I'm the one that's saying bad things. That's why. And more things. He's also supporting the Grace and the Ben and thinking that's fine. No, it's not fine, dude. You're such a hypocrite. You're all about Jesus. You're supporting fucking people that are doing bits, not bits, or maybe it's real with incest. People that are fucking literally. If you go, you forgot about Grace. Go to many Grace's Thorpe's videos. You see her putting a fucking broom right between literally her private part, playing with it, dancing like a fucking contour. You know, I'm sorry to steal his names. That's what I believe she is in that video when she was doing it. All kind of shit, doing shit with Rob Rock, putting another broom, the same thing, and dancing, showing her butt. And this is what you're promoting, Jack? You're promoting these people? Really? Really? And then you got now Chaotic Truth, right? And then the other day, Jack redirected everybody to Chaotic Truth. Go look at today's fucking stream and see what's his name, Ben Thorpe on Chaotic Truth, what they were discussing. Go look at it. Nah, I'm not gonna even explain it. Go look at it and see what Jack's promoting. And Jack, here's a message for you. Every time you go live, if I have the time, I'm gonna go live, right? And don't think this is gonna die out. Like that's why if you don't say you're on panel today, I'm not gonna let this die out. Don't worry. Yeah, you fucked up. I gave you many chances to be fair, many chances to not let and fucking support this cult, this fucking gang cyberbullying cult, but you supported, in my opinion, and now you're going to get exposed. So, yeah, now watch and see what happens, and then anybody that's going to support Jack, Paul, Snafu, all these scumbags, right? You'll see exactly the other things that will happen in the future and the things that will be taken things that will happen in terms of streams and other stuff that will be reported and more things to make sure these things are not just like normalized, to make sure these people don't think they can normalize this shit and get away with it. That's why I also had a problem with Venus, because Venus was trying to normalize shit. Yeah, she may deny it, but that's my opinion. She's also trying to normalize it. So, yeah, this is where we're at. So you can all, I'm sure a lot of people in the chat, they're already trying to strike me like the usual, recorded me, of course. No problem, record me all you want. This stream, I'm not taking it down. You don't even have to worry about it. I'm not taking the stream down. Right? Don't worry about it. You can do your thing and try to report me and strike me like the Tommy says. Yeah, Tommy, you're so pathetic and such a fucking loser. Here's what's happening now. OTW has me blocked in chat. Jack has me blocked and hidden. Tommy the same way. Paul, I don't go to full state, but I believe he has me blocked. Cynthia, I can't go on there. Yolanda, I can't unblock. All these channels have been blocked. Why? Why? Just come on, think about it. Why? Why are they trying to censor me so much when they let Snafu on and everybody else that's got fucking such horrible, non-credible pedophile traits, you name it? Why? Because I'm exposing them and they're worried about me, because if they put me in the chat, they know I'm going to either let the audience in the chat know when they fucking cross the line, right? And then what they do, they even, like Jack, this is how pathetic Jack is. He even won't allow me to super chat because he knows if he blocks me in chat, I'll super chat to get my message. He took me off that. That's how much he's worried about his fucking thing. But Jack, don't worry. Don't think I never thought about these things. You block me, you, anybody else. You're all trying to censor me. It's better for my case against all of you. Because when I put it all together, it's going to show that you're all working together to censor me as a group, as a cult, as an agency. And it works again against you people. And it just shows you're all a bunch of fucking cult, cyberbullying members of an agency that has an agenda, and you'll do anything together to do that. So I'm just saying. Keep doing it. And Lynette, thank you so much. I'm about to go to sleep anyway. I got work tomorrow. Lynette, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And Lynette, the reason why you don't have your wrench here, because I'm on this channel. When I go to T Range, you'll have it. I don't have any wrenches on this channel. I think just Lena because she has the keys. But then I always appreciate you being here, and I'm about to shut this down myself. So that's all I want to say today to bring out to OTW, since he's fucking talking so much crap about me, him, and fucking fake ass wizard, and excuse me, and Voy, and fucking the only man that's actually has credibility. The only man that's credibility is fucking literally Dick, which is Firm Grower. Yeah, even though, of course, he's also on the payroll or on the agenda, at least he's not like them. He's not. Maybe he's not on an agenda. I don't know. But today he called out, for example, OTW. Like he's showing some T-shirt from Tim Horton with, I thought it was Ryan Reynolds or somebody signed, and then Dick told him so funny, like, really, you bought the shirt for what? Shirt looks like shit. What are you trying to promote here? So yeah, I mean, yeah, Dick is the only one that's still, I would say, has always been has his own opinion and has always been straightforward and he'll call out people. It doesn't matter if it's OTW or Yolanda, like he did one time when OTW was trying to push Yolanda and saying how interested. Sorry, I unplugged my earpiece. How interesting Yolanda was. No, Freedom Grower told him right away. Her fucking stream sucked. It was so boring. What are you fucking talking about, OTW? That's what I respect about Freedom Grower. He calls it out as he sees it. He's not gonna try to fucking cuck to these idiots, and then he leaves. So yeah, I have respect for Freedom Grower. Yeah, not like these fucking losers. All right away. Oh, Yolanda saved my life. Or Flow State saying, oh, Cynthia's been working with Snafu. He's getting much better. Yeah, the fucking biggest rat, snitch, lying cunt, in my opinion. You fucking name it. Cynthia. Yeah. The one that has no morals, lies repeatedly, supports people porn bombing, fucking definitely supports and promotes Max Wheeler. Definitely fucking wants our children to be over sexualized. Yeah, Flow State, she's doing a great job. These people are all fucked up. All right, all fucked up. But it's okay. Every time I get a chance. But Jack, here's my message to Jack, because I know Jack is listening. All right, Jack, I gave you many chances to be fair, dude. Right, many chances, but here's your fucking problem. Not once in the 3 years when I got on panel one time or anything, or if you see me in chat and somebody was fucking lying nonstop, call me all kind of names, many people. Because Jack, you know I'm outnumbered. Come on, you said it yourself. If you take my wrench away, one time you said Tarek's gonna be gone right away, because you know I'm outnumbered by like 15 people in the chat, right? So if that's the case, you know it's like a cult against me. If that's the case, why don't you ever call them out? One time in 3 years on your own panel, say, you know what, Melanie, I think you're out of line. I think you guys are actually attacking, because I see you and Snow and Austin and Red 40 keep calling them names. Not once, Jack, once you have done that. Not once you took the wrenches away. But me, I barely say anything to them because I have to defend myself, and you take my wrench away. After I contribute so much money to you in the past 3 years, none of these people contribute money like I did to Jack. None of them. None of them. So I don't even care about the money. I'm just saying. But yeah, so Jack, like, I don't even know what you can do to even fix this. But I'm telling you, I'm very determined to make sure, with a new tactic I'm going to have, to make sure, since you're lying so much about a lot of stuff on your channel, you won't admit to it, you won't defend the righteous, and you won't do anything in terms of justice, I am going to expose you. I'm not snafu. I will show receipts. I will watch your fucking streams, and if I could, I'm going to go live every time you go live, and I'll go live even after, and I'm going to be watching everything you do in chat, every fucking mod that does anything wrong that you support, what you say, to make sure I put it all together. And who I give it to, just you make that decision. It's not just YouTube, Jack. All right? Yeah, I don't care if he's an actor. That's not an excuse. I already know they're all actors, pretty much. It doesn't matter, Bronze Boy. There's got to be accountability. Jack literally is supporting, like in chat, 10 people against me. Not once he took their mod. Not once he addressed them from all the shit they say. Not once. That's somebody that's supporting a cult. Okay? Jack, that's what you want. You're a man of Jesus and love. Look at the lie. Love. What love, dude? What love are you talking about when you're literally being unfair, no justice, no accountability, nothing? What the fuck are you talking about? But don't worry about Jack. I'm not here to change you because you're not going to change. And then we'll see how you deal with this. If you make a public apology, if you try to straighten these things out, maybe things will change. But till then, I am going to expose you, and I'm going to go live, and I'm going to have a strategy to make sure things will be different for you. That being said, thank you all for being here. T Reigns out of here.